Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, I've never said that before and I kind of like it. Welcome back to my channel. It sounds so welcoming. So today's video is going to be all drugstore on the look that I'm wearing. I know my last get ready with me was kind of rose gold toned. This one somehow got pink toned as well. I don't know how it happened. I'm so sorry. I did do a voiceover because there were people working in my basement. But my next get ready with me video, I promise I'll do a chit chat. So if you guys would like to see how I got this look using all drugstore makeup, just keep watching. Ow! Hey guys, okay, let's do this. All right, get your groove on. You know you want to do it. Do it, get it out. There you go. Okay, so I'm starting out with the e.l.f. Hang on, I just got it. It's called the Poreless Face Primer. You guys, it smelled so bad like tea tree oil, and I like the smell of tea tree oil, but it was on another level, and it was so greasy. It seemed like it worked well. I didn't notice my skin being greasy throughout the day, but god damn, it was greasy going on. Then I'm mixing the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover. Yeah, I just couldn't deal with that primer. Everything I touched had this greasy film on it. So odd. So I'm mixing together the new L'Oreal foundation, which I will have everything down below. I had to mix it with my CoverGirl BB cream. I tried to wear it twice by itself. It looked horrible. It was so flat and it made my skin look severely dehydrated. My skin looked so dry. It was bad. I cannot wear it by itself. I'm going to play around with it, try it with different primers, but I tried it with 3 different primers. And I'm telling you, all 3 times it looked terrible. So mixing it with something, I can do it. The coverage is good, but I needed my BB cream in there to kind of break it up a little bit because it is so intensely pigmented and it's just flat on your face. So I'm kind of disappointed. I really thought I was going to love it. It was going to be like my new drugstore jam, but no, I don't like it by itself as of right now. Then I'm going in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in Light. I always forget how good this concealer is, not just for drugstore either, just in general. It's a really good concealer. Blends out easily, it holds up well, it covers good. So if you guys, for some unknown reason, have not tried this concealer, girl, what are you doing? Okay, let me set my stuff down. I'm waving this e.l.f. primer around like a maniac. So I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender, and do you see how pretty it looks? I love this concealer. I'm back in love with it. And I know I should have probably used inexpensive brushes. I'm sorry I didn't. Don't crucify me. I'm using my Wayne Goss brush, which is definitely not drugstore. And I'm using my Essence All About Matte powder. It's a kick-ass powder. I've been talking about it a lot recently. I talked about it in my favorites video. So good. Now this is a new love. This is the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Powder, which Tati has been talking about. Really good. I'm very picky with powders. I was kind of impressed. It doesn't look like powder. It doesn't look heavy or powdery on your skin. It just, I don't know, it looks really pretty. I have not used a CoverGirl compact in a really long time, so I did not have any expectations for that powder, but I must say I was very, very impressed with how nice it looked on my skin. Then I'm going in with my Milani eye primer, and I am priming my lids. I really like this eye primer. Something has been making my eyes get really red. You'll even notice toward the end of this video my eyes get so red. I don't know what it's from. I don't know if it's the eye primer, not sure, but I'm just setting that with my Essence powder. Then I'm going in with the new LA Girl, oh, I forget what the name of it is, but like I said, I'll have everything down below. It's their new brow pencil, very similar to the ABH Brow is. It is really good. I had no expectations for it. I didn't think I was going to love it. Let's put it that way. I'm kind of picky with brow pencils. It's really good. It's not too waxy. It's not too dry. It is really nice. And I'm in the shade Blackest Black. I think I used the darkest shade, but I'm really liking it so far. Then I'm taking the CoverGirl True Naked Goldens palette, and I'm taking that mid-tone matte brown, and I'm just running that through my crease. Let me get myself adjusted here. I'm just using my Sigma E40 as always. You guys know the drill. So I ran that through my crease, and then I took the shade Fireball from NYX. It's one of their prismatic eyeshadows. And if you guys have not seen my prismatic shadow video, you should probably watch it because it's pretty funny, if I do say so myself. So I started out taking it on my finger, and then I went in with this little Urban Decay flat shader brush. These NYX prismatic eyeshadows are off the chain. They are so good. Every single one of them. Pigmented. They're soft, but they're not powdery. They are one of the best eyeshadow lines in the drugstore. You can get them at Ulta, NYX online. They're really, really good. This is my favorite one. This one is Girl Talk. So freaking pretty. So I took that on my entire lid. So I took it on the inner part, and then and I decided I should probably zoom in so you guys could see what I was doing. I took it over Fireball as well, and it kind of created this little bit of an ombre effect without having to do all the blending. I just kind of plopped it right over top, and I really am happy with the way this makeup turned out. It's just very simple, but that's me. I don't do like these elaborate, extravagant looks because that's not who I am on a day-to-day basis. So anyway, then I went back into the CoverGirl palette, and I took that dark brown and I put that on the outer edge of my eye. Of my cheek. Oh, Nicole. I just took that on the outer part of my lid just to deepen things up. It wasn't quite as deep as I wanted it to be, so I did end up going in with, oh shoot, I took this shade from LOOXI, and I know I kind of cheated because it's not technically drugstore, but it is inexpensive. LOOXI is an inexpensive indie brand. I went in with the shade Chicory, which you'll see in a minute. I'm still working on the CoverGirl shade. It wasn't giving me enough, and I did build it up a little bit, and it just still was just kind of like, meh. So once I got that blended out, I then took my E40, just blended out all the edges to make sure there were no harsh lines. And you'll see here in a minute, I went in with the LOOXI shadow, which I will link LOOXI Beauty down below. Her eyeshadows are phenomenal. Really, really good. So this is the shade Chicory, and it is such a dark, rich, like chocolate brown, but it is so easy to work with. I was really, really happy with this eyeshadow. And I did build it up. I like to go in kind of slow, blend it out, and then go in with a little bit more. It just makes it so much easier to blend, and you don't run the risk of like totally jacking up whatever you're doing on your eyes. So yeah, anyway, sorry, somebody's gonna hate me and be like, you are such a liar. You said you used all drugstore. So sorry. Please don't hate me forever. So just blending that out, and then that's pretty much it for the eyes. I went in with Girl Talk just to kind of intensify everything. I felt like I lost some of that color with all of the blending that I did. Then I go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner, which you guys know is my favorite. I would pick this over any eyeliner. NARS, Marc Jacobs, anything. This is my #1 eyeliner for years. So I took that in my tight line and my waterline. Sorry, Nick just came down, so I had to stop for a minute. Put that in my tight line, my waterline, and you can see my eyes starting to get red. They just were irritated and like itchy. I don't know what's causing it. And then I took that dark shade in the CoverGirl palette, and I just lined my upper lash line just to add a little bit of definition. And after that, I am going to work on my lower lash line. So I'm taking that same dark brown from the CoverGirl palette just on the very edges of my lower lash line. Then I'm going in with Fireball from NYX, and I'm blending that on pretty much like 90% of my lower lash line. I just left the very inner part open because you know I'm going to take Girl Talk in that area. You guys already know. But I love these two together, Fireball and Girl Talk. They look so pretty together. And I'm using a Morphe, oh, I don't know what brush it is, but it is amazing. I'll put the name on the screen. Then I'm curling my lashes, and I'm going in with the Essence Plump No Clump Mascara, which is my favorite. I talked about this in definitely my favorites video. Could have been some more, but I've been using Latisse for the past like 12 weeks, 10 weeks, and it's really making a big difference. So my lashes are like nice and long. I'm hoping they still get a little bit longer. But yeah, just put some mascara on, and then I'm going in with my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I didn't really want to contour. I just wanted to kind of like warm everything up, and I'm using the R2 from Morphe, which is my favorite bronzer brush ever. The Bronze Booster from Physicians Formula is so good. I always forget about how good it is. And this little number, this is a new blush palette from Maybelline, and I was on the phone with Hunter, sorry if you see my mouth moving. But this palette I got on Amazon. I think it's sold out right now, but it will be coming to drugstore soon. It is really good. It's pigmented, but it's not too pigmented, and the shades are beautiful. I really, really like it. Definitely the best blush palette that Maybelline has ever done, in my opinion. Then I'm taking my Flower Beauty powder, which you guys have been asking me about this powder a lot, like what my opinion is on it. I'm still not sure. I think I like it, but I'm not positive. I am going to talk about it soon in a video, but I'm just baking with that and still talking to Hunter. He was telling me this story about a flat tire. You guys will see in the bloopers. Oh my god, that boy. So then I'm taking the highlighter from the Maybelline palette, and I must say, this highlighter is gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. It's really nice, and I'm getting more into pink highlighters. I used to hate them. Like, if it was pink, I was done with it. I wasn't even putting it on my face. But I don't know. I really have been getting more into pink highlighters, and this one is gorgeous. It's not powdery, it lasts well, and it's pretty blinged out. Like, you can really build it up and intensify it. So I also took that on my brow bone because I didn't use any eyeshadow or anything on my brow bone. I've been doing that. I've been using highlighter, and I like the way it looks. But I wanted to intensify it a little bit more, so I took my Wet n Wild one, the Gold Bar highlighter, which I love. Such good quality. Look, look at that. It's like a $3 highlighter. I know people have trouble finding it. I know it was on the website. If you guys didn't get it, you need to get your hands on this because it is good. So I just take a brush then and blend it out because it was a little much. Like, you were seeing that from space. So after that, I am just going to wipe away the bake with my IT Cosmetics brush from the All That Glitters set. It's like a holiday set. It's a really good brush set. If you guys see it at Ulta, really good. And the little bag that it comes in is super cute. So I'm just wiping away the bake. And then I'm going to go in and do my lips. So I took Peekaboo Neutral from NYX. I don't really like this lip liner. I love Natural, but for some reason this one, I don't know, the formula feels odd to me. So not my favorite lip liner. But I do have a new Maybelline lipstick in the shade Beige Baby. It is beautiful. It's nude, but it has a little hint of pink, which that's what I go for in a nude, and it's matte. And it lasts pretty well on the lips. I really like this. I found it at Christmas tree shops, but I also just saw them at CVS. They have a whole new line. And then I took the Wet n Wild lip gloss in the shade Sun Glaze. I think that's what it's called. And I just put a little bit of that on top. I wish it were a little bit more like frosty, luminous, metallic, you know, but it's still pretty and the formula is nice. It's not sticky at all. So then I thought I needed a little bit more bronzer, so I took this CoverGirl True Bronze. I think that's what it's called. It's really pretty. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, but it looks really nice on the skin. And I think we're just about done. Oh, brows. I did go in with my Maybelline Fiber Volumizer. This is the best brow gel I've ever used, besides my L'Oreal one. They're my two all-time favorites. But this one makes my brows look super fluffy and like thick, and it just makes my brows look so good. Like, I cannot live without the Maybelline Brow Volumizer, or whatever it's called, Fiber It's amazing. So that's it, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. I forgot to do an outro, so I just took a couple clips from my video. So sorry if they're a little janky. But yeah, I hope you guys like this look. I love you guys so much. And I will see you all next time. Mwah. Bye!
Oh, girl! That's so pretty. So pretty. It took me seriously like 4.5 hours to film this video. Turtle. You look like a little turtle. A little turtle. Well, let me tell you a little. I don't know how these things get so long. That's for another video. Sex education. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I really like the way that sounds. It's like, come on in, kick off your shoes, grab a cup of noodle, and let's just do this. Every time I start filming, my battery starts to die. With the
stripped lug nut remover thing.
Yeah.
That didn't work. I got a blowtorch and I heated it until it was red hot and then tried to take it off because it weakens the metal, and that didn't work. So I couldn't change it, put my spare on, so I went to Walmart and bought a.
Oh my god, I got to pee so bad. I'm about to pee in my camel. She would drown.